There's a very popular book that I despise. I'm not saying it's not a good book, it just didn't click for me. This is me baffled every day that this patchwork of lazy pop culture references sloppily glued onto a derivative plot and characters that would be hollow if they weren't so problematic somehow managed to slurp its way into the national zeitgeist. And I have long wanted to make a video breaking down exactly why this book makes me so angry. But I've really done my best to make this channel a place that's uplifting and positive and supports reading regardless of what books you choose to read, but there's a problem. You see, this week my wife made a longtime dream of mine come true and took me to see Kendrick Lamar in concert. For over a decade, I have been absolutely fascinated by Kendrick Lamar as both an artist and a writer. I say with zero hyperbole that I do believe him to be the most gifted writer living today, a man who has leveraged his chosen art form to speak thunder and change those who truly take the time to listen to what he's saying. And seeing him live was legitimately one of the most impactful moments of my life. The problem is, on the drive home, the subject of this awful amateurish book that I hate came up, and when I explained why I hadn't posted about it, my wife asked, "What would Kendrick do?" And my love, my partner, the light of my life, that is the most dangerous question you could ask. Because Kendrick would have already penned an entire album dissecting this ham-fisted pile of shitty writing and lazy tropes with a level of lyrical genius that I couldn't achieve if I wrote for 1,000 lifetimes. He'd be on stage accepting his 400th Grammy for pointing out that turning the Captain America meme about, hey, I understood that reference, into a festering, stagnant pool of toxic male fantasy fulfillment isn't writing. It's the literary equivalent of belching pop culture facts at whomever is unfortunate enough to be carpooling with you that day. And look, I am clearly not Kendrick Lamar. I will spend my entire life studying his writing and hoping that maybe once, twice before I die, I manage to evoke the kind of passion, fury, and brilliance that he does in a dozen times in almost every track he drops. But I do not exist in his stratosphere and probably should not go down the path of taking petty vengeance to a Shakespearean level. It's tempting though. God, that book fucking sucks.